it's Bobby Rose with Rose Reviews, and you know what this is. It's another edition of What the Hell Is This? Hey, and we're here at Immortal Bar with Immortal Productions and Loco Fandango. So let's start back here real quick, and let's introduce yourselves real quick.
I'm Christine.
I'm Dallas.
Bobby Martin.
So tell us, guys, what's this all about? What's going on?
Where do we start?
Yeah, where do you start?
Wherever you think
we're doing our 9th annual fundraiser for Children's Hospital, Colorado. The Immortal Bar actually started by my wife Christine here years ago, and kind of stuck. And we've done a lot of work with local music and community, and we decided to put something together and do something good with it. So years past, we've raised over $25,000 a year for Children's Hospital. 100% goes, by the way. Yeah, 100%
Yes.
goes. So it's thanks to everybody here, and so it's definitely a community team effort for us to put it together.
So where did Immortal Bar start? You said
Our backyard.
Yeah, in California, in our backyard. And I came up with the name, and that was just our bar. And then I just always loved Halloween, so we started doing, a lot of decorating, and then we started getting a lot of kids and a lot of people, and we thought, hey, we should start doing something big with this because so many people were coming to our house to see all of our decorations. So then we thought, hey, let's start raising money for something, and we came up with the idea of the Children's Hospital. So, and that's kind of how it started.
That's
And
how it
then
started.
Next year we just started raising money every year, and it got bigger and bigger every year.
that's awesome.
And when she says it got big, the trick-or-treaters last year we were there, we had 3,500 trick-or-treaters.
Wow, that's a lot.
Amazing.
That's and you kept track of all that.
Oh yeah,
Holy
we
mountain.
keep track of all that stuff, and so.
Bobby, what would you say to all that? I feel like I'm talking to myself when I said that.
Right? Right? It's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah.
If you were blind, but so it's an amazing opportunity to be a part of this. I actually own a local distillery here in Colorado,
Wait, name it.
Mystic Mountain Distillery. We're out of Castle Rock, and we also have a tasting room in Thornton, 121st and Grant Circle. So it was an amazing opportunity to team with Dallas and Chris and become a part of the Immortal Productions now. So it's just an amazing ride, and you have to come and taste the wonderful cocktails that we put out. Give 100% of everything that we have here that we brought, all the alcohol. The mixers, we get Pepsi involved, they donate. 100% of it's donated. All the alcohol, our time, all the bartenders' time. It's an amazing experience to be a part of.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And he's a big part of it, huge part of it. He contacted us years ago. It used to be that, our community or whoever, the liquor part of it was one of the biggest expenses that we had, and trying to figure out how we were going to put it together. Bobby calls me out of the blue one day. He's all, hey, I want to donate all the alcohol and for your fundraiser. And I go, oh man, that'd be awesome. And I was like, you don't know what you're volunteering for. So,
Wow, I didn't until I walked in. And I see this big, gigantic, beautiful house, and I went, "Oh my God!" You can't believe on how many people they get in here.
Sure.
And everybody gives it their hearts. It's a really amazing experience to be a part of.
Right. We have a Loco Fandango here, right? We all know why you invited them.
oh yeah,
But anybody, if you don't know, you better find out quick.
because they're all friends of ours, and they're really
That
good
too, but
Our first gig was in their basement.
Yep.
Very
Yeah.
first show. Very
So-
first show, right over there.
who else?
Who else? We have Resurrection is also playing, tribute to Judas Priest. And so we also have School Days. They do cover tunes, they're great. We're starting off with John Hodges. John Hodges and Coy, they're acoustic rock, they're amazing. And and then we have the four Horsemen that have been with us from the beginning too, from California. And I can't say enough about all these people and all these bands, because the thing is they all just, you know, they give from the heart, and they're
Right.
here because they want to be.
Right.
And you know, they're all here on their own dime. They're all working towards the same cause, you know, for children's hospital.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh crap! I forgot to tell you guys. I'm sorry. So,
Well, a Loco Fandango. So introduce yourselves.
I'm Don DeMasi.
Tim Elliott, also known as Frank Beardless.
Mike Learn, aka Krusty.
So you guys are in this show as well. Talk about what it means to you.
Oh, you know what? We love to play, first of all.
Right.
But to be able to do it for a reason like this makes it even better.
Sure.
You know, and to be surrounded by people who are there to not only support you musically, but support what you're doing, you know, for the cause.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better than that. Add a beer or two,
Heck
get
yeah.
some alcohol, and we know. It's
Absolutely.
a party.
Absolutely.
I know for me, these things always help restore my faith in humanity a little bit. Because you see everyone bring their best self because we're all joining together on something greater than any one of us. So most of the greatest things I've been involved in my life were done by a group of people. So it's always great to see community come together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for myself, you know, just initially, just to get a chance to jam with these two folios, certainly a blessing. And, you know, since I moved up to Denver in 2006, I've been embraced by the music community in whole, and everybody that I've been fortunate to work with has been a real blessing in my life. And I know how hard Chris and Dallas have worked to do great things in the community and give opportunities to bands like ourselves in our first show here as well. So it's really a no-brainer for us. You know, I heard there was going to be tequila here, so I mean,
there's tequila.
you know.
Well, wow, what a lead in. Because my next question is, what all is going to be here tomorrow night? I mean, we got the bands you've named.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about what people can expect by being here.
All right. Well, so we have 8 bars. 7.
Wow, it's
bars.
I tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. We're not gonna give you a regular bar experience when you come. You're not gonna just walk into Applebee's and just get a simple drink. There's some amazing mixology that's gonna happen here.
I saw that.
I mean,
list,
just
too.
absolute amazing mixology, and a lot of bartenders who will get through the lines very, very quick.
20 of them. I
Yeah.
think.
Now, one thing that's really, really awesome is get here, spend an extra $20 to get a VIP pass. Right? You're going to get a lanyard that says VIP. You're going to be able to come to the speakeasy back here, and you will get some of the best drinks you'll ever have in your life. I'm bragging because
It's my favorite drink, the smoked old fashioned.
Yeah, the smoked old fashioned that I do is just insane, out of this world, right? And just a little extra will get you the key to 4 drinks you can't get upstairs.
Yep.
Now the drinks upstairs are definitely worth the price of admission, right?
Right.
But a little bit extra, and 100% of that goes to Children's Hospital. And in our old fashions, we're using Luxardo cherries. They're $22 a jar.
Good.
So we give you the best experience, bartending experience
Best
that you
bourbon.
can ever have. Best bourbon. Everything's made here in Colorado, and a lot of the grains, I would say 80+% of the grains that we use for our bourbons, whiskey, vodka, moonshine, gin, come from our local farmers. Really, in this trough, this area from here to Holyoke. So you're really supporting a good local community. And I mean, again, I get a little emotional when I think about everything that Dallas and Chris has done for Children's Hospital, right?
Yeah.
To open up your beautiful home to this and give 100%.
Yeah.
And it's not just the money that they raise. There is so much work involved in putting this on.
Oh.
And you've seen
Just
the
being
you've seen
here.
the house. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
The house is absolutely beautiful, and you can have 400 or 500 people stomping around in this house tomorrow. It's a blessing to have these two people here.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Right?
it is. Tell us what else is going on.
Well,
I heard there was something about some.
fortune tellers.
Fortune tellers?
Yeah, so we have 2 fortune tellers. There's a lot going on. We also have Mark Jackson from the Broncos is going to be here.
Number 80.
And
Three amigos.
I think we have some Avalanche players showing up too. The music's going all night. The experience, like you said about the bars, every bar, is different, slightly different. So there'll be specialty mixed drinks at different places. We have a wine bar. We also have Tivoli Brewery that donated all the beer, and they'll be here, and we'll have a beer garden out back. Like he also said, Pepsi donated all the soda. Safeway donated a lot of the food, as well as McGrath's. It's, there's going to be a lot going on. But Chris and her team, they made 2,000 Jello shots over the last 2 days.
Good Lord! That's a lot of Jello shots.
And it's not an exaggeration. There's 2,000 Jello
2,000.
shots.
That's crazy.
JBS donated 150 pounds of hamburger, so we have a taco bar that's going to be going on in the garage where all the trays are laid out right now. And everything with the, with the donation that you're making, we keep saying, selling tickets and things like that, but 100% of the money that for the sale of the tickets and like when we're talking about the VIP badges and stuff like that, all of that goes to Children's Hospital.
Well,
So-
we're going to get into those details because we want people to know exactly what those details are, so they know what they can get their hands on. There is a donation though that I heard about that's right around the corner, I think.
Oh yeah,
Is it right over here?
yeah,
Hanging on the wall?
Yeah.
yeah.
Who wants to grab that? We got somebody to grab that because
Yeah.
I want to show it off.
Yeah,
There's a certain reason we want to show it off. In fact,
It
we
is
should
so
give it to the
cool.
person that is responsible for donating it.
yeah. Absolutely. Look how cool this is.
We'll talk about that.
This was the second bass that I built. I was a guitar player for 40 years prior to playing bass in this band, and the opportunity to come and jam with these two under the condition I'm playing bass was really not too much to twist my arm. But I'm a luthier and an airbrush artist, and so I've been able to combine my skills and utilize them for the band for quite a range of applications. But this one I built was the second one. It's a 32-inch scale, kind of an odd scale. It's not quite a short scale. It's not full size, but it's basically a set neck billy bow, alder body, all custom built. Maple neck. It's got a roasted maple neck on the backside and a curly maple fingerboard. So it's actually both parts of the wood here maple, but it's just that they bake this, which enhances the cellulose grain structure to give it more strength. But I built this and I played it here my first gig. So Dallas had contacted me and asked me if I had anything I might be able to donate to help out. And at the time, I have some guitars lying around, but the one that I had was just too beat. I just didn't think it was worth the cause. And I started looking around at since I've been in this band, I've built 13 basses. So this one was one to go in the chopping block, and I have another one I'm probably going to give away at one of the next events. But that's the story behind it. And it's a real,
Okay. You got me. How do I get that?
Well, I think Dallas has a link on the page that allows people to purchase opportunities to win the bass, and we're going to give it away tomorrow in our set at some point in time. I think you guys are going to draw the number, and I'm just going to present it to that person at that time. I might even
paint
bust
job
them.
on that. It looks like
it's amazing.
It looks like they're actually license plates.
Yes.
It's so
But that's
cool.
all
Yeah.
airbrushed on there because Mike here is a world-class artist.
Oh, I
You
don't
and me
know.
got to talk.
Yeah,
We got to talk.
guys, I want to reiterate this. I've been a airbrush artist for 30 plus years.
You and I gotta talk.
And what you don't understand is the gentleman that's sitting in front of me in the airbrush community is an airbrush god, right?
Absolutely.
He will be spoken in as one of the top airbrush artists in the country without a shadow of a doubt.
Awesome.
And it was amazing meeting him today because I'm like, because I met him when I was younger. And I didn't recognize him. I didn't
Why you
realize
turning red
who
over
it
there?
was.
It's turning red.
Right? So, I mean, you're going to get artwork from his peers alone consider him the best of the best. But
Absolutely.
you are definitely getting
Get a one-off custom
A-
that he built for himself.
an insane chance of having a piece of history because he is in the books
Yeah.
as
That's
one
very
of the
cool.
greatest.
Yeah.
You're all too kind, and
So-
This isn't the first time that he's donated.
But you know
Right.
what? Don't worry, we won't let him follow
No.
you home.
no, that's good. I'm so glad.
It's too late. The tracking system's been put in place.
Yes, thank you. I would like to say
We
as a-
believe in safety first here.
Yeah.
for sure. As an artist, to build an instrument embodies all my passions in life. As a musician, a sculptor, an engineer, fabricator, and an airbrush guy, it's a real pleasure to know that this is going to go into somebody's hands and for generations be able to provide them with an outlet that music has given me.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with that all day long. Let's talk a little bit about because anybody that may or may not think that this is like private, let's break that barrier right now. Let's stop that whole notion and talk about what we can do. We're gonna post a link so that you can go in and donate whether you can or can't make it. But if you can make it, how do we do it?
Yeah, so you post the link. You just go on. We really look at the party that we're throwing tomorrow as it's a celebration of everybody coming together and how much we raise together for Children's Hospital. So, we ask for a $35 donation per ticket.
Okay.
And there's also though within the link, if you can't make it, you can just go and do a donation, or if you want to donate more, you can. That's the way to do it. And then you come here. We really.
It's all in there on how to get here and all that stuff.
It's all in there. The address is in there. It starts at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm afraid to even say an end time because I don't know.
And you said
so-
how much additional for VIPs?
So the VIP pass is just something we're doing. So he talked about it a little bit. The specialty drinks we're gonna have at every bar, or pretty much every bar, will have a VIP line, so no waiting.
Right.
And so it's if you buy a ticket, and you don't come here, we'll still enter you. That's fine. But it's all done through that. There's so many tickets that were sold today alone. I think we're pretty close to the $20,000 mark for Children's Hospital.
That's awesome.
Well, here, I'm buying mine right now. I'm buying
There
all
you
three
go.
of our tickets right now.
I'll go get you your tickets.
Right
I
now.
will right now. I'll go
And
get
if
'em
you
for you.
guys ain't buying yours, you're crazy. Are you hearing all this? There's no reason
I'm gonna
not to
get
be here.
I'm gonna get up and show. I'm gonna give you your tickets. I'm gonna show them to you so you can show them. I'll be right back.
I'm telling you guys, you've got to get down here. You've got to get to the show. If you can't get to the show, it's totally understandable. Totally get it. But look at all the opportunities that these people are trying to provide for Children's Hospital. Look what they're all donating their time and energy for. You need to be a part of this somehow. If you can't come down, at least donate on the link. At least donate on the link.
And then keep in mind that $35 ticket, you get to eat and drink
Oh,
till you're full.
Yeah.
right here.
Top shelf.
Eat and drink till you're full.
And those are how you win too. On the back, you fill out your name and your phone number.
Yep.
That's what's entered in. Those are our souvenir tickets. So you get digital tickets and souvenir tickets, but those are what you use to enter to win.
Nice.
And there's how many gift baskets in the? It's probably
At least 12.
at least
Yeah.
12. There's some other things that we're giving away throughout the night as well. And I mean, really, the thing is this is a community coming together. I just can't express that enough. Everything we do is local, from the distilleries to the breweries to the food to everything. And our community comes together, our friends and neighbors come together. And
Our local and one from California.
yeah, and so it's just we learned a long time ago that this wasn't sustainable for us to do on our own. And you know, there was a time that we thought we wouldn't be able to do it, but our community came together so much and said, look, you know, you guys are doing this, and you know, they came with ideas like, you know, like maybe 100% doesn't need to go to children's, you know, maybe you can pay yourselves back or something. And we said, absolutely not. And so, you know, through our community, we figured out a way to keep this going. And 100% to this day always goes to Children's Hospital, and we're partnered with them so closely. And it's just, you know, we feel blessed, you know. People think we're crazy that we do this, but we feel blessed that, you know, the community comes together and you know, what we're able to do to Children's Hospital together. This
Amen.
is
And the
nuts.
tickets are cheaper than going to Applebee's.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. You guys can't miss out on this. Like you said, $35 gets you a ticket, an additional 20 gets you VIP. Either way, all that money goes to Children's Hospital. I want to thank all you guys. Appreciate all you guys' time. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk about this and spread the word. Get your tails out here. I'm Bobby Rose with Rose Reviews. Thank you.